You know what? Wow. All right. All right, in this video, we are taking a look at the third release of the UX lineup. Well, I don't know if this is actually the third release, but it's the third video of the UX lineup in this channel, Wizard Rod. So Wizard Rod, this is the evolution of Wizard Arrow, and compared to all the other UX bays that are released, just off of the box art alone, this is probably the most interesting looking bay, to say the least. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at it. Alright guys, so upon the initial impressions of this bay, and this is just me, I don't know why, but it just kind of like it just sort of reminds me of Flame Sagittario. Like if this was spinning really fast, this just looks like the flame claw going here, and it has the super circular shape. I just wanted to get that out there because I just thought it was pretty funny in my head. So anyway, moving on, let's go ahead and take a look at the parts. So unfortunately, I don't know why there's just some packaging stickers covering this, but we have the brand new layer, Wizard Rod. So with each of the UX bays, and they stand for unique, not ultimate, as I had previously thought, they each have just a gimmick unique to itself. They have plastic holder points where the launcher goes instead of metals like the BX bays. And so when it comes to the gimmick for Wizard Rod, it's basically a stamina type gimmick that is as old as time, essentially, which is outward weight distribution, so it just spins for longer. We have seen this gimmick many times before for people who have been sticking to Beyblade for long term, and that's what Wizard Rod has. So we have the metal wheel right here. It is, I'm pretty sure, just off the looks of it, I'm pretty sure this is like a lot more round than Wizard Arrow is. So that's going to be pretty good for stamina and possibly defensive combos. And then brand new ratchet. We have 570. So previously, with Hell's Hammer, you had 370, and now you got 570 for Arrow, or for Rod. And next, this is easily the most iconic bit for this bay, is disc ball. So this is just a variant of ball with this big guard, this huge plastic guard around it. How it's gonna perform compared to ball, I don't know. I feel like because of this plastic bit, and I could be completely wrong, of course, because this bay is not open yet, but I feel like there's gonna be like a lot of drag that might come of this, and I could be completely wrong. That's just how I feel looking at it. So yeah, let's go ahead and open the box and we'll see how it performs later on. All right, guys, so here is each and every part. So starting off with the layer, we have Wizard Rod. So now first thing I just want to note, looking at it from the side, it's fairly thick. When you look at it from the box art, it looks a lot thinner than what you actually see here. I don't think this is thicker than Wizard Arrow, or yeah, Wizard Arrow's layer. Hold on, let's just take a look here because I have Wizard Arrow right next to me. If the ratchet comes off, let's see here, next to it. Yeah, oh here, this is the thickest point, and then that's its thickest point there. Okay, so it is roughly about the same in thickness, so that's pretty good, I'd say, because Wizard Arrow has some pretty good defense, at least from what I've observed. And I think this one probably is gonna have better defense because it's pretty nice and flushed right here. It's arguably much more rounder than Arrow, because Arrow has like these little sharp-ish points right here, so it can get some recoil when hit there, but you know, Rod doesn't have that. Wizard Rod, it doesn't have those type of things. So yeah, that's the layer right there. Yep, so all the weight for the layer is all put out here. So the idea is it just spins for a very, very long time. Typical stamina type gimmick. Moving on, this is a new ratchet, 570. So 70mm height, just in between 80 and 60. So we'll see how that goes in performance. And then here is the thing that I'm pretty sure everyone is wanting to look at when it comes to this bay. We have disc ball. So it is, oh, hold on. It is literally just ball, but you have the big guard on it. So I wonder This can either provide, with the added weight, it might provide a lot more stability to the bay, or it's just going to cause more drag for it, like drag force because of this disc. I could be wrong. It might just, you know, provide extra stability. But, you know, we'll see what it actually does. I kind of worry that at low stamina, you know, or if it tilts, see, this thing is gonna hit the side of the stadium, which will be like a break, and it would lose its stamina, and it'll pretty much die out real fast right around the end. That's just my worry of this thing. Of course, I haven't used it yet, so we'll only know from actual battles. Let us go ahead and put the bait together and see what it looks like. And then here we go, disc ball. Yep, there you go. Tell me this doesn't just like somewhat remind you of Flame Sagittario, man. All right, let's go ahead and get the weight of each of the parts. And then, yeah, I want to compare the layer's weight to Wizard Arrow as well. Okay, so taking the weight, let me just turn this on real quick. Can we get a clear image of that? All right, that's fine, whatever. I'll just read it out anyway. So starting off, we have Wizard Rod at 36 grams. Wait, is it seriously that heavy? Because wasn't Phoenix and Buster like 34, 35, 36? Because wasn't Phoenix and Buster, they were like, what, 37 grams? There's no way, right? 38 grams on Phoenix, so that is a heavy layer. 37 grams on Buster. And this was what? 35 to 36 grams? Hold on, what is that compared to Wizard Arrow? At 33 grams, I think this is a pretty heavy layer. Like stamina type? Yeah, this has to be a really heavy layer for the stamina type. All right, well, here is your defense stamina meta, I guess. And this is not even like a high recoil defense stamina. At least it doesn't look like it should be. Can we get a clear? Yeah, it doesn't even look like it should be. All right, well, that's crazy. Okay, let's see. Because, yeah, 33 grams was Wizard Arrow. That's insane. 31 to 33. And then this guy's like 35, 36. Crazy. Okay, 570. 6 grams for 570. And I imagine disc ball has got to be heavier because it's got all that plastic added to it. Yeah, 3 grams versus, I'm pretty sure this was 2. 2 grams. Okay, so yeah, 1 gram heavier. All right, so let's put this together. The overall weight is 46 grams for the overall weight. Okay. Yeah, that is a heavy weight for the stamina types. And what was your overall weight? 47 grams? Okay. Yep. And I know Phoenix Wing was meant to be a heavyweight. Or a heavyweight, I should say. Oh, that's absurd. Alright, well, I'm definitely going to be putting Wizard Rod against Phoenix Wing, that's for sure. And I'm talking about that as one of the test battles, too. I want to see... What was the whole weight for you? 42 grams, okay. And you were 46, right? 45, 46. All right, that's cool. All right, moving on. Let us go ahead and get to the test battles, because I'm now knowing that weight, I am excited to see how this thing actually performs. All right, so for the test battles, I am going to be fighting Wizard Rod against Drawn Buster, and as well as Hell's Hammer, because those are the 2 newest releases, so obviously let's go ahead and make those 2 fight. And then, as I said before, I am going to be using it against Phoenix Wing to see how this heavyweight can face up against the Wizard Rod. Now I know that Buster is also the heavyweight, so it is going to be 2 heavyweights, but you know what? They're going to be fun battles regardless, at least for me. Moving on, I did also get the new launcher handles with the grip as well as the white launcher. I'm putting the ripcord on there just because I want to see if these hold better than the old ones in comparison. So yeah, I'm gonna try that out. And if they do, I might use the ripcords more often than the string, but that'll be up to how I feel. Let's go ahead and do a test launch for Wizard Rod. Oh wow, that's actually really stable. That's super stable. So probably outward weight distribution doing its work, but I also think that that disc ball might be providing that added stability. That thing is just dead center in there. And let me see, can I launch this any harder? Let's see, hard launch. Yeah, see, I can't even get that to hit the extreme line. The old Wizard Arrow, you launch it pretty hard, and that thing is running the extreme line on its own on the ball tip. Wizard Rod, it is centered, like dead center. That's where it wants to be. When I grab it, it almost feels like it should have a free spin gimmick with that disc ball, but it doesn't. It's just the way the X system works. All right, so first opponent, I want to go against Hell Scythe. Goes Wizard Rod. I said Hell Scythe. I meant Hell's Hammer. Big hit by Hell Scythe or Hell Hammer. I keep saying Scythe. I mean to say Hammer. So in this case, at least as far as the height is concerned, they both have 70 millimeters. So Hell's Hammer's gimmick isn't going to be as effective against Rod. I'm going to refer to Wizard Rod just as Rod for simplicity's sake. So its attack power is purely just from the side of its blades, but not from the bottom. So the Hexa bit is a lot more aggressive in comparison. Nice hit, okay. Good smash into a knockout. I think honestly I should launch actually no, I'm doing this right, yeah. Wizard Rod should get launched first because it's got so much more stamina. Okay, I touched the extreme line that time. Ooh, snipe! And Wizard Rod on the extreme line. Let's go back. Brakes working on Hexa. I love the sound that Hexa makes when it tilts. I don't know why. I like that scraping sound so much. Alright, and that one goes to Wizard Rod with a stamina victory. Truly playing to its strengths. Rod. Stamina. Nice knockout by Hell's Hammer. Let's go ahead and do one more battle with Hammer, and then we're gonna move on to. I think I'll move on to Phoenix Wing after this. Yep. Okay. Big hits by Hexa or by Hammer. Really big hits here. Yeah, it is tanking every single hit. This is both a stamina and a defense bay. Like, I know it is obviously a stamina type bay, but that defense game is crazy because it is not slowing down visibly at all. All right, let us move on to Phoenix Wing next. How did the two heavyweights collide with each other? Of course that happens. There it goes. Okay. A sniper knockout. I think I should like aim this in a flower pattern shoot just to try to get a longer battle, because like an extreme finish is just gonna be like instant. That might have been a mistake. I made the angle way too steep on there. Yeah, that angle was too steep. Self-extreme finish again. Hold on, I'm gonna just launch it as is again. There we go. Yes, good extreme finish. I mean, okay, yeah, it was a knockout, but that first hit, it tanked it. It barely lost any spin. Or if it did lose spin, it was not visible by any means. I know it's, you know, it's Phoenix Wing, but I do want to still see, like, a slightly longer battle with the attack type. Have more controlled launch here. Okay, extreme finish on an instant. So these victories are obviously going to Phoenix Wing, but I want to know how it is when it's tested, when it's actually getting not just instant knockout or instant extreme finish. It's actually tanking the ruthless hits that this Bay can give. Right now it's not tanking it enough to avoid a knockout, of course. Okay, there we go. Yep, this is what I want to see here. Yes. Not enough stamina to get another extreme line run, so this one's going to Wizard for the stamina victory. But just the sheer amount of spin that it has left at the end of its battles is just absurd. Okay, there wasn't even a single hit landed in there. In fact, I'm just gonna launch it again. It does that again. Oh my gosh, Phoenix Wing, stop. Thanks. I'm pretty sure Wizard Rod is still gonna win this. 3, yeah, that's definitely a Wizard Rod win. I feel like I shouldn't even just let this continue, but I just will. Yeah, there we go. Phoenix Wing's lost. All right. Yeah, I lost a bit of spin that time, only because it was just sitting there for so long. Okay, good hits, good hits. Right into the... It's always that exact same pocket, too. It's always that pocket. All right, let's move on here. We're going to be doing, Drawn Buster next. So, obviously, it could not handle the knockouts. It couldn't tank the extremes. But as far as, like, sheer spin power is concerned, like, if you had just had walls where those pockets are, this Bay would tank every single hit that Phoenix Wing could dish out, and it would still be spinning strong at the end. All right, and Buster. Here we go. Yeah, this is what I want to see. Look at this. It's taken every single hit that Buster can give it, and it's not even phased. You know what? Wow. All right. That was probably the best burst finish I have ever seen. Not like just in the channel's existence, but just as long as I've owned Beyblade and Beyblade X. That is the best burst fit. That is like an anime moment right there. The way it blew up. Okay, so Drawn Buster could do what Phoenix Wing couldn't do, and that was land a burst finish of all things on Wizard Rod. Which, okay, to be honest, that isn't like all that surprising. Disc Ball is a low resistance bit. If you see right here with its shaft, it's super thin. So, you know, that's given, but because this thing has 5 sides and because of that guard, I honestly thought that would actually make up for its burst, its weak burst resistance. Because it kind of is like a wall almost. The Drawn Buster just went, yeah, I did it again. Okay. I just wanted to see how that would play out because the way it was just going was It was like it just became an attack type. Alright, so far, Drawn Buster is the only Bay that has been able to win with the super effective counter against Wizard Rod. Alright, and it goes and does that. I have some confidence that Wizard Rod could probably just handle it right now if I just launched it again. I stand corrected. I think you can do one thing and then Drawn Buster comes and unleashes atomic bombs for its attacks. Okay, it's bursting it every single time now. What is happening? Is my, now I'm kind of questioning if my Beyblade is broken. Like, actually broken. Because it just went and it bursted it again. Like, is it cracked? Something like that? It's making it super weak? Something happened to it? No? Alright. I think it's fine. Okay, now it's doing what Phoenix Wing was doing and just punching it immediately. Good hits. Good. Tanking, tanking. Wow, that was like a really big uppercut and it just tanked it. Yeah. Alright, Wizard Rod. What in the world is Assault doing, man? And another burst finish by Buster. Good lord. Okay, Buster is like the counter for Wizard Rod. Like, if it hits it like right in the middle, it is the perfect counter. Not even Phoenix Wing. Here, I'm gonna go back to Phoenix Wing actually. But not even Phoenix Wing was doing this. Phoenix Wing was landing like every extreme finish and every knockout and stuff like that, but Phoenix Wing could not like burst it, you know? Yeah, or it just does that. I'm gonna launch it again. Never mind, I guess it bursted that time. Alright, so the one time, and now it actually wins with a burst finish. Maybe it has to hit like that perfect spot, you know? Like, yeah, it has to unlock it. Yeah, look at that. Oh, I thought it was going to be a knockout, but it just knocked it back in. Nice big hit. I don't think, yeah, it's not going to be enough, though. Unless it can burst it here last minute. No, it can't. Yep, solid victory. Let me do another battle with Hell's Sight. Or, I keep saying Hell's Sight. Hell's Hammer, that's what I mean to say. Watch Hell's Hammer burst it this time. I don't think they are. Yep. Okay, got a knockout though. Alright, gonna do one more battle with gonna do one more battle here with Buster. Assault is just absurd. What in the world? Another burst. I wonder, because it's like clearly just right there at the layer. I wonder if it's just hitting the, I wonder if it's just hitting the ratchet perfectly. Like, it's hitting it, it's like, it's hitting it, and then it's just perfect connection doing that. That's the only way I can explain it, because if it doesn't hit that, it just tanks every single hit, doesn't even lose stamina. Okay, there goes Buster with another self knockout thing. Another burst. Another instant kill burst. Or yeah, I guess I would count that as a burst. Another instant kill burst. It's hitting it right at the perfect point. That's how it's getting it. Alright guys, this is going to be the final battle here for this video. And it's going to be against Drawn Buster again. Let's hope it's a good one. Alright, that one goes to Drawn Buster. Alright guys, that is the final battle for this video. Overall, solid performance by Wizard Rod. Being honestly like my least favorite bait, this thing surprised me the most. So yeah, solid performance by Wizard Rod. I guess Buster is like the ultimate counter for it. Other than that, I mean, when it doesn't get hit like right at the ratchet and click off, of course. And you know, this bit right here is probably performing like probably the reason it bursts so easily because it has very low resistance. Other than that, it will tank every single hit and it will have like almost all its stamina there. I hope you guys enjoyed. I certainly enjoyed the battle, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And yeah, of course, please like, comment, subscribe, do the usual YouTube things. It'll really help out. See you guys later.